Suspended Tehsildar Suryakant Yole is accused of issuing irregular ownership orders that allowed the land to be transferred. But notably, Parth Pawar himself is not named in the FIR.
Deputy Chief Minister of Maharashtra, Ajit Pawar said no land deal ever took place in the Pune land scam case. But Republic has accessed 72 pages sale deed and a letter which was sent by Botanical Survey of India raising serious concern about illegal possession and illegal sale. What about their 72 pages sale deed if there is no deal happened in Pune land scam case? And in the sale deed, it's clearly mentioned that Media Enterprise has purchased that land.
And this is where the whistleblower and activists continue to raise tough questions. Why do documentary trails point to Parth's involvement, yet his name remains missing from the police record?
डिप्टी चीफ मिनिस्टर अजित पवार जी झूठ बोल रहे हैं। अगर डील नहीं हुआ है और ये सारे अधिकारी जो इस ज़मीन का आप कब्ज़ा देने पर तुले हुए थे मीडिया पर, तो किस बिना पर कर रहे थे? उनके पास सेल डीड था, उनके पास तहसीलदार का लेटर था, कलेक्टर ने ये जो बोटेनिकल गार्डन है उनके ये बिहाफ पर एक लेटर लिखा है कि इसकी इंक्वायरी करो। कलेक्टर को पता ये सब कुछ है, तो फिर डील कैसे नहीं हुआ? और डील नहीं हुआ तो ये क्या कागज़ का खेल रहे थे?
The controversy deepened when the Bombay High Court publicly questioned the Fadnavis government and the Pune police, asking whether they were shielding the Deputy CM's son by omitting his name from the FIR. The bench asked pointedly, why is Parth Pawar not named when the documents show his firm's actions? By May 2025, the stage was set. A 40-acre prime government parcel valued as high as 1800 crore rupees had been transferred for 300 crore rupees to Media Enterprises LLP. Republic's documents showed clear linkage, including Parth Pawar's signature on Media's company papers. From official clearance letters to instructions given to the Botanical Survey, to stamp duty violations, to missing money trails, the paper trail keeps circling back to one name the FIR leaves out. And the central question remains, why is Parth Pawar being protected? And how deep does the Mundhwa land scandal truly run?
Well, in fact, I want to first start with showing you when this matter was first reported. My colleague Meenakshi did actually question Maharashtra Deputy Chief Minister Ajit Pawar. And even then, he had basically refused to give any straightforward answer, dodging Republic's questions as to why exactly will he not step aside till the time this inquiry is actually carried out. Forget about stepping aside. It turns out that the FIR that has been registered does not even make a mention of Parth Pawar. Maharashtra Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis said that those who are questioning this do not even understand what an FIR essentially means. And that is the reason why Parth Pawar's name does not figure in that FIR. First, I want you to take a look at what the Deputy Chief Minister had to say when this first scam was reported.
Ajit Pawar sir, ये मेडिया एंटरप्राइज का जो LLP है वो सरकारी ज़मीन कैसे, वो पॉलिटिकल इन्फ्लुएंस को काम पे लगाया गया क्या, मिसयूज़ किया गया? सर, आपके बेटे का नाम आ रहा है, आपका बेटा इस मेडिया एंटरप्राइज से जुड़े हुए।
मी त्यामध्ये सोमवारी मी मुंबईला बोललो, मी पुण्याला बोललो, मी बारामतीला बोललो. आता ह्याबद्दलची चौकशी चालू आहे. चौकशी झाल्यावर आम्ही उत्तर देऊ.
ये पॉलिटिकल इन्फ्लुएंस का
चौकशी चालू आहे. चौकशी झाल्यानंतर बोलीन. सारखा तो विषय मला बोलायचं कारण नाही. मी आपल्या राज्याच्या राजधानीत बोललोय. माझ्या पुण्यामध्ये मी पालकमंत्री आहे म्हणून तिथं बोललोय.
लेकिन पॉलिटिकल इन्फ्लुएंस काम पे नहीं आना क्या? मिसयूज नहीं किया गया पॉलिटिकल?
यामध्ये
आप उप मुख्यमंत्री हैं, आपके बेटे के ऊपर है.
Well, now let me show you what's the truth here. Documents that we have essentially accessed, these are documents of the company in which Parth Pawar has been linked. And what is it that it proves? Documents that we are going to show to you basically reveal Parth Pawar's firm informed of the purchase that has taken place. In fact, Parth Pawar's firm informed 6 days after the registration has actually taken place. It also goes on to show that government officials were actually asking Botanical Survey to vacate because this land that we are talking about was a land in possession of the Botanical Survey. The document that we have shows that they were asked to move out. Documents confirm that Parth Pawar's firm tried to take over the government plot. In fact, there was an attempt, as per the Botanical Survey of India, that people came and they wanted to take it away from them. Critical documents expose Ajit Pawar's claim that the deal wasn't really final, because that's what Ajit Pawar maintains. It contradicts Ajit Pawar's claim that shows government acted for Parth Pawar, because there was communication really going in from the Tehsildar to the Botanical Survey to tell them that there is an agreement that has already been signed. June 2025, Tehsildar basically sends a letter to Botanical Survey of a media deal. In fact, I'm going to show you the full frame of that particular letter. Tehsildar sent a letter to the Botanical Survey on the media deal. This is the letter of intent that it will be our responsibility to obtain all the statutory NOCs permissions that are required to carry out the proposed activities. Now, what are the proposed activities? I'm going to explain that to you in a while from now. Now, if you take a look at this LLP agreement, it makes a mention of Parth Pawar, where he stays, and he is the first party in this particular case. In fact, if you see in this document itself, you'll have Parth Pawar's signature here. So this is the letter of intent as far as this purchase agreement is concerned. Let's move on here. Interestingly, if you take a look at the second page of it, it says that 99% stakes is that of Parth Pawar. Interestingly, the person who holds only 1% stake in the company is the one who's now been called in for questioning. Let's take you through the entire timeline that will give you a sense of how it started. It was in May 20th, 2025 that the land deed was basically registered. Then 26th is when a media writes to Tehsildar about the purchase of land. That's the very next day. 9th of June, Tehsildar writes to Botanical Survey about the Amedia's purchase itself. So the purchase takes place by a private company, and the Tehsildar feels the need to actually inform here. On 16th of June, Botanical Survey raises concerns. Now, the concerns were basically about an attempt that was essentially made by a few people, unnamed people, who wanted to take over this land. 24th of June, the district collector steps in. 14th of June, Tehsildar Yevle was asked to submit a report. Now, what happens to the report is quite interesting, because that's another part that we're going to also talk about. So you've seen the letter of intent, which makes it very clear that Parth Pawar basically holds this entire thing. It holds the entire stakes in the company. And today, Republic TV has basically accessed the clincher in Ajit Pawar's case here, because in the documents that we are going to show to you right now, and perhaps we are going to show you full frame in a short while from now, what really has happened. Documents that throw away Pawar's claim, his son's land deal claims that he has made. These documents directly contradict Ajit Pawar's public defense, exposes the official facilitation, raises a question that the Bombay High Court itself has asked. Now, if you take a look at this particular document, it talks about the intimation that goes to the Botanical Survey of India regarding Amedia Enterprises LLP. Now, if the content of this letter is about an agreement that has already been signed, and the rightful owner actually happens to be Amedia Enterprises. So here it's very clear that there is an agreement that has already taken place. Earlier today, my colleague Meenakshi had spoken to the whistleblower. We're going to play out the response from the whistleblower in a short while from now. But take a very close look at these very documents. This is the second document. In this document, it talks about the urgent intervention. Can we go to the second document? which is then the first one we will put out, which is the urgent intervention. Urgent intervention of whom? It is regarding the leased land at Munwa Botanical Garden, Government of India, Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, Botanical Survey. Now, this is going in once again from the collector's office, and they are basically informing about the land deal that has already taken place. So it's very clear that there are communications stating that the agreement has already happened. My colleague Meenakshi is joining me on this broadcast. Meenakshi, from all of these documents, one thing becomes very clear, that there is a sale deed, there is information that is being provided to Botanical Survey, telling them that the agreement has already happened and this land has now been given to a media enterprises. So agreement has already happened.
You are absolutely right, as you rightly mentioned, Shavan, that everything is in public now. Republic has accessed lots of documents, and Ajit Pawar is saying there is no deal. No deal took place ever. Any land deal took place ever in Pune's land scam. But documents tells different stories. Document actually clearly, we have seen that it's clearly mentioned the sale deed is 720 pages sale deed, where it's clearly mentioned that it was purchased by Media Enterprise, and we have also accessed that agreement of partnership of Media Enterprise, where we can see Parth Pawar having 99% of share and Digvijay Patil is having only 1% of share. So main question which is raised by Bombay High Court also, that we can see in sale deed that the sale deed was between landowner Sheetal Tejwani and Media Enterprise. So it's cleared the land purchased by Media Enterprise, not by Digvijay Patil. Digvijay Patil is an individual person. He has not purchased land purchased by Media Enterprise. Now question is that there are two partners in Media Enterprise, Parth Pawar and Digvijay Patil. So why only Digvijay Patil was mentioned in FIR? Why Parth Pawar's name not mentioned in FIR? And not only in FIR, in we have seen that the committee made by government, where within 6%, 5% is from Pune. So there are lots of questions. Activist Vijay Kumar also raised this question. Those who are investigating in this matter, those who are in that committee, they are also in government. So how we can expect clear investigation from them? So it is clear government's officials with Parth Pawar, and they also asked Botanical Survey of India to vacate the land. So it's clear whole system is with Parth Pawar, and it's that's why the reason why Parth Pawar's name was not mentioned in FIR.
Well,
it's clear to all. It's clear to public.
In fact, Meenakshi, I want to just play this response that came in from whistleblower Vijay Kumbari. He raises some pertinent questions about the agreement to begin with, something that has been denied by the Maharashtra Deputy Chief Minister Ajit Pawar, who says that there is no agreement to begin with. Secondly, with regards to the argument that has been made by the government, which has largely relied upon the fact that the Deputy Chief Minister maintains that there has been no agreement, and perhaps there is no scam to begin with because Media Enterprises does not really own it. Listen to what Vijay Kumbari, the whistleblower, the man who blew the lid off this entire scam, what is it that he has to say on this entire issue?
कि ये पुणे लैंड स्कैम में डिप्टी चीफ मिनिस्टर बोलते हैं कोई डील नहीं हुआ। हमारे पास सेल डीड है, हमारे पास वो चिट्ठी है जहाँ पे बोटानिकल गार्डन लिख रहा है ऑफिशियल्स को, गवर्नमेंट ऑफिशियल्स को, कि हमारे यहाँ पे इलीगल पोजीशन लेने लोग आ रहे हैं, इलीगल डील हुआ है। इसके बावजूद डिप्टी चीफ मिनिस्टर बोल रहे हैं कोई डील ही नहीं हुआ।
डिप्टी चीफ मिनिस्टर अजित पवार जी झूठ बोल रहे हैं। अगर डील नहीं हुआ है और ये सारे अधिकारी जो इस ज़मीन का आप कब्ज़ा देने पर तुले हुए थे मीडिया पर, तो किस बिना पर कर रहे थे? उनके पास सेल डीड था, उनके पास तहसीलदार का लेटर था, कलेक्टर ने ये जो बोटेनिकल गार्डन है उनके बिहाफ पर एक लेटर लिखा है कि इसकी इंक्वायरी करो। कलेक्टर को पता ये सब कुछ है, तो फिर डील कैसे नहीं हुआ? और डील नहीं हुआ तो ये क्या कागज़ का खेल खेल रहे थे? और ऐसे चलता है आईजीआर डिपार्टमेंट में कि अगर कोई डील नहीं होता जिसकी कोई वैल्यू नहीं है वो तो डील होता ही नहीं। फिर कोई ट्रांजैक्शन मतलब ये जो 720 पन्ने का वो है क्या?
जो सेल डीड जो
सेल डीड है वो तो झूठ है। अगर ऐसे सेल डीड झूठे होते रहेंगे तो फिर बहुत सारे हो जाएंगे। ये कानून किस लिए है? अगर अजीत पवार ये बोल रहे तो अजीत पवार अपने बेटे की गुनाह की कबूली दे रहे हैं।
तो अभी ये पूरा सेल डीड को मुकर गए, मतलब ट्रांजैक्शन को मुकर गए। इसका मतलब ये हो सकता है क्या कि फ्री में ही ज़मीन जो आम आदमी का ज़मीन है वो हड़पने के लिए ट्राई किया था वो लोगों ने?
ये तो आम आदमी की ज़मीन हड़पने का ट्राई तो बिल्कुल किया था। उसमें 3 चीज़ें जो तीनों चीज़ें क्राइम में आते। एक तो बिना पैसे के लेन देन के 340 एकड़ का ज़मीन का ट्रांजैक्शन किया गया। दूसरी बात ये हो सकती है कि इसका कैश दिया हो या लिया हो, वो भी इलीगल है। 300 करोड़ की कैश लिया तो भी इलीगल है। फिर अगर बार्टर हुआ है तो तेजवानी के साथ क्या डील हुआ बिना वजह चाहिए? कोई सोशल वर्क नहीं है। ये ज़मीन की जायदाद की ये ट्रांजैक्शन हुआ है तो ये सोशल वर्क नहीं है। तो तीनों चीज़ें क्राइम की तरफ इशारा करते हैं और इसका कोई इन्वेस्टिगेशन इसलिए होने वाला नहीं है कि जो सारे जो अभी इन्वेस्टिगेट कर रहे हैं ये उन्हीं के लोग हैं जो इस क्राइम में शामिल थे, चाहे वो कलेक्टर हो या चाहे एसडीओ हो या तहसीलदार हो या अभी पुलिस वाले जो कर रहे हो उनको देखिए। क्रिमिनल सामने घूम रहा है, सारी दुनिया बोल रही है, हाईकोर्ट बोल रहा है कि पार्थ पर एफआईआर क्यों नहीं हुआ? और सिर्फ इन लोगों को लगता है जो इसमें शामिल है उनको लगता है कि पार्थ का कोई संबंध नहीं है। ऐसे अगर कोई भी करने लगा तो सारे जो महाराष्ट्र की सिस्टम है उसका सत्यानाश हो जाएगा।
आप जो बोल रहे हैं आपके इस सूत्र में मैं बोल रही हूँ कि जहाँ पे पुलिस एफआईआर में पार्थ पावर का नाम नहीं रख रहा, जहाँ पे बुलाया जा रहा है लेकिन समन स्किप कर रहे दिग्विजय पटेल, वहाँ पे ईओडब्ल्यू पे भरोसा करना क्या सही है? ना कि ये जो लार्ज अमाउंट ऑफ कैश जो ट्रांजैक्शन हुआ है ऐसा सोचा जा रहा है, इसके लिए ईडी आना चाहिए।
देखिए ये इन्वेस्टिगेशन महाराष्ट्र के किसी भी ऑफिसर के हाथों से पूरा नहीं होने वाला, क्योंकि महाराष्ट्र में या सारे हिंदुस्तान में एक ऐसा एक सिस्टम हो गया है कि जो भी दबंग राजनेता होते हैं वो अपने पुलिस अधिकारी, अपने एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव ऑफिसर्स, आप देखिए पुणे में भी कई सब 15-15, 20-20 साल से वो वही है। तो इनके हाथों से कुछ होने वाला नहीं है, क्योंकि ये इस जो कुछ भी हुआ है उसके वो पार्टी है, तो वो खुद की इंक्वायरी कैसे करेंगे? तो उनसे कुछ होने लगे। तो यहाँ कोई थर्ड पार्टी या तो जुडिशियल इंक्वायरी या ईडी की इंक्वायरी या सीबीआई इसमें ध्यान दे। और उसमें भी मुझे थोड़ा शक ऐसे होता है कि पुणे और सातारा ऐसी जगह कि यहाँ सारे हिंदुस्तान के बड़े बड़े लीडर्स और ऑफिसर्स की ज़मीन है, डायरेक्टली या इनडायरेक्टली। तो ये पूरा इन्वेस्टिगेशन होने देंगे।
One final question that I want to take with you, Meenakshi, is with regards to what's the current status of the investigation. The committee says that the report will be submitted soon. They've sought for an extension. Are you picking up any details with regards to by when can one expect some sort of a closure as far as this aspect is concerned?
See, 1 month is over now. First, committee has asked for 10 days, and after that, they have asked for 1 month. And now, where we can see that in Bombay High Court, prosecution, the judge raised the question that why Parth Pawar is protected by Pune police. So now it's clear that Pune police investigation and committee's investigation is in on this investigation is a big question. So we expected that government committees that report will come within 15 days if they will again not ask for their investigations extension. Shravan.
Thank you very much, Meenakshi, for getting us the latest details. Well, that's all that we could pack in this edition of This is Exclusive. Coming up, trending with my colleague Antara.